Hello and welcome to the Funnelvio demo. In this video, I'm going to show you how easy it is to create a funnel with Funnelvio as well as have your products up and running so you can start selling. So when you first log in and when you first want to create your funnel, you're going to see this modal. In here, you need to pick any of these options. I'll come back to import funnel a little bit later. Really cool feature, and I want to leave the best to the end. But in this case, you can start with any kind of funnel. I'll pick sales funnel, and it gives you some preset pages that you can choose. Simply add more if you want, or just click next. Pick one of the funnel templates. So there are quite a few that we have in place already. We've got about 19 different templates planned, and you can pick any one you want. And each template comes with 10 different page types, and that will be able to associate the right page type with your needs. So I'm going to call this one Math Teachers. And let's go ahead and create our funnel. All right, so the funnel is created and it takes me straight into the editor, as you can see over here. If I just hover over here, you can see all the pages that are available as part of this funnel. You can quickly switch from one to the other and you can start editing it. It takes us a few seconds to load up all the elements in the page so that everything is available for you in real time as you're editing it. So there you go. For example, this is the upsell page where you can start selling something. You can make an offer. We can add a downsell page, a thank you page, and finally a checkout page as well. Checkout page is where the person actually pays you money. So let's go ahead and use this one. So this is our page and this is our editor. It's a really cool editor, really powerful editor because it's completely drag and drop. Think about having full control on your page and we give you that. Now, just so you know, we've got a second version of this editor in the works right now, and that's going to be a mix of block-based and drag and drop like this. So this is literally drag and drop anywhere, as you can see. But the next version is going to be block-based as well as drag and drop both, and you can mix and match it as you want. So if you're not too comfortable with this, it'll become easier for you when we release that new version in about a couple of months. So when I look in this one, I can see this is the image. If I want to shrink this image, I can do so by just doing that, for example, and I can move it here again. And you can see, I can see grid lines, the white grid lines, which allow me to see exactly where I need to place this. I think it's in a pretty good position right now. If I want to edit this text, I'll go in, I'll click on edit text, and this is the text. I can change this from heading 3, for example, to heading 2 or heading 4, heading 1, it's entirely up to me. So I'll go for heading 2 in this case, and you can see now it's bigger. You can also, when you're done, just mark it done and you're good to go. Now, here's something you need to know about this editor. It's really easy for you to move stuff up and down, and as you do, you can see exactly where it's being placed as well. What's the distance between top and bottom? And of course, you can get it just right if you wanted to. And if you want to move multiple elements, just select one, select another, and you can move both of them up or down. So this one, in this case, I'm going to move the video to the middle. So let's go ahead and move the video to the middle. And you can see with this kind of index, now we know it's in the middle. And if I move this as well, I'll see another line here which tells me we're now in the middle. So this is good. If I want to shrink the space a little bit, I'll just move it up top and the space gets shrunk, and then I can take all these things. Now let's say if I want to select everything here, I'm just going to select this, and say okay, let's move everything up, and there you go, it starts moving everything up. So this is how easy it is for you to change your pages, for you to customize your pages with Funnelvio, with our funnel builder. It's a really first-class funnel builder with lots of ways for you to enhance the value by, for example, adding more text, adding picture, adding gallery, media if you want to, maps as well, shapes. So if you have a few shapes as well that you can choose. We then also have lines, buttons, menu items, languages, blocks, social, sharing buttons, a blog link if you have one. So if I click on this, for example, you can sort of put a blog type in here too, which I wouldn't really recommend for a funnel anyway, but you could have one. Then we've got a buy button and smart membership. I'll come to that in just a second. But there's languages too. So if I click on languages, you can give people the option to choose one or different languages. Now this is in beta at the moment, and eventually we'd be able to provide translation in multiple languages automatically as well. So the one thing I want to show you here as well is the buy button, which is pretty cool. So if I choose the buy button, it places the buy button right here, right? It gives me the option to place anywhere. Let's say if I want to put it right here. Okay, that's in place. I can go and edit it, and then I can go to properties and customize it as I want. I can choose button text, button color, size and borders, icon, shadows, any of those things. And here's a cool thing. If you have a product that you've created within this software, so let's say Meet Sales is one product that I've created, I can choose one of the different variants that's available and I can sell that directly from this page. So I can just make sure everything looks fine as I expect. So if I want to change the color, let's say I want to change the color to red, I can apply. If I want to, so this is what the button is going to look like, right? So I want this to be red as well. There you go. Now this is what the button looks like. Button text is click here. I could say go buy now, done, and you just apply and that's it. Now you don't need to get your payment code from somewhere else and put it in here. You can start selling immediately because our smart products actually connects with Funnelvio with the smart funnels so that you can start selling products immediately. I'll show you that in a second as well. But now that you're happy with it, click on publish. You can save draft or you can backup or restore a version as well. But click publish and you're done. So it will take a few seconds for your page to be published, and once it is, if you want to, you can already preview it within this editor by clicking that button. And let me show you what this will look like. Great. Let's go ahead and go back to the editor. Another thing is that you can actually use auto layout feature to customize this layout for both desktop, tab, or all desktop, tablet and phone, or you could do it manually as well. I recommend doing it manually if you have a bit of time so you can perfect it as you want. But once you're happy with it, let's go back, let's close this editor and let's go back and look at the page in reality. So there we are. The upsell page was the one that we were editing. I'm going to click on the view button and you will see that this is what the page now looks like. So this is exactly what we had in mind, and this is the page, and you can customize it, change it as you want as well. So you can see in the URL in the browser, this is what it looks like. Now Funnelvio also comes with smart products, which basically is a house for all of your products that you want to sell using Funnelvio, smart funnels and smart products, that is. Now Funnelvio is of course owned by Kyvio, which is why you see the Kyvio logo up there. But once you go into this, you'll see all the stats about everything that you've been selling. You'll see how many orders you've had, how many orders you've had in the month or the week, and for the entire year, for example, your revenue and other details as well. If I go into product overview, you can see how many products are available here and how many orders have been made and how much revenue you've generated. Now, if you want to add a new product, it's pretty straightforward. Just go ahead, click on new product. So once you click on that, you can pick digital products, click on next step, and you can put in whatever product information you'd like. So I'm going to put some of the information in here right now. So in this case, I'm going to sell another product that we have, which is Meetvio, and I'm going to just put down this in place as well. Let's go next. And you can either choose our Kyvio checkout system, which is our parent company, so you can connect with PayPal, Stripe and Paddle, or you can connect with JVZoo, Warrior Plus, ClickBank, Thrivecart, PayKickstart, I believe it's coming up as well, many other things as well. Then you choose a price point that you want. So in this case, for example, I'm going to choose a subscription price point, and I'm going to say we want to charge $69 every month, and that's indefinite, there's no trial. I can set all these things up as you want, and this is a thank you page once people buy. Okay, so once they do, I'm going to go next. And if I want to collect leads as well, I could do all those things too. But once everything is set, now I can start selling this product from the page that I had previously created. But having said all this, the coolest feature I think of Funnelvio, well, one of the coolest features is actually import funnels. So let me show you how that works. So let's go into Smart Funnel. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to start a new funnel, and I'm going to this time actually clone Tony Robbins' funnel. So Tony Robbins has a funnel that he sells. He's got a challenge funnel. It's called the Comeback Challenge. So I'm going to click on Import Funnel, and let's go ahead and add a few other URLs as well. So let's go ahead and add this URL. That's not the one. Okay, so this is the first one, which is going to be the pre-sale page. It's his opt-in page, and then this is going to be his welcome page. So this is going to be the thank you page. This is important for classification. I'm going to click next and call this and just so you're aware, this is what his funnel looks like. So this is his landing page that he has, and this is the thank you page that he has as well. So this is what we're going to clone, into our system and use that as inspiration to build on. Now, of course, you should only really use the pages that you are allowed to, or you're going to make sufficient changes to them after. So this takes a few minutes, sometimes to an hour, depending, or a few hours depending on how long the queue is. But when that happens, you will get a notification up over here, and you can always come back and check once that's in place. So as you can see, this is currently available, but it is being worked on. So I'll pause the recording and come back once this is available to show you. So as you can see, this is the page that we were able to grab from that Tony Robbins page. Now, not everything is perfectly lined up, but that's okay. It's really easy to customize it. For example, I got rid of the background image because I didn't want this background image. So I could go to properties and I could either put my own background image or change background color to be, say, black in this case. So once I put that in, say apply, and now you can see we've got a different looking background from what Tony had. And you can make changes all across the board here. So you can select this text and just select all of it, and you can change the style, you can change the colors to anything that you would like to do. Basically, it becomes easy for you to take another page that you own and adapt it as you want. But the cool thing is, it's not just with the page, it actually works with the entire funnel. So you can take all the products, any kind of pages that you have, and you can place all of them into a funnel, and it will import them for you, maximum 7 at a time. Again, really powerful feature, and there's so much more to Funnelvio. I won't have time to show you everything here right now, but you can read all about it if you're on the sales page. The coolest thing is that we have new features coming out every single week, and I can't wait to have you on the ride with us with Funnelvio.